Quick warning, a critical mistake to avoid when starting and growing your landscaping business is not taking advice from people who don't run a landscaping business, or at least some type of business where they've been in the trenches and pulled themselves out of it. I made the mistake early on when I was really frustrated in my landscape business, just being ripped apart because I was, 90 hours a week for 2 years straight. That'll mess up your life. And I was on the phone with one of my best friends who I trust, and he's very empathic, and he's a good guy, and he works a job, and he has a great job. He makes great money, but he doesn't know anything about running a landscape business. So I made this mistake of venting all my stuff out to him, because I wasn't going to vent it all out to my wife, and my wife would be like, what do you mean you're stressed out in the business? And I've learned that lesson. So my friend said to me, and because I was in such a vulnerable place, I'm listening, he said this to me, and this is why I'm warning you. Keith, it sounds like you're really frustrated. Yeah. He's like, bro, you sound really stressed out. I said, I am. He says, you know what I think you should do? I go, what? Tell me the answer. He goes, I think you need to quit your landscaping business for even a few years and go find yourself a nice, safe, stable job with a stable paycheck where you can get off work at 5 o'clock, punch out, not worry about it, and then, and then go home and then balance out your home life and get all that stuff figured out, and maybe in the future you can start your landscape business, but you sound like you're really unbalanced right now. And I'm listening to this crap, and I'm in a very vulnerable place at that time because I was so stressed out. And as I was listening to him, I actually considered it for a moment, and I looked. Said the grass is greener on the other side of the fence isn't true. The grass is greener where you water it, okay? So as soon as I considered it, it was like the proverbial sticking my hand on the hot stove, and I remembered all the dead-end jobs I had and all the lies that I had told myself for years. I've already told myself that shit doesn't work. Unless you were totally committed in what you're doing and it's a job that's an actual prestigious job, it doesn't make any sense. And so instantly I was like, I jumped back into myself and had instant clarity by him telling me this. I was like, oh wow, he's really trying to help me right now, and he's giving me the worst advice ever. I shouldn't even be sharing this with him, but he's my friend. And I was like, oh, I need to go get advice from people who have really done the thing or been through it, or are business owners, or at least people who are incredibly conscious around this. So you be careful, is my point. Critical mistakes to avoid: who you share your woes with when you're in the trenches of your business, and when you're down, when you're even suffering. You have to be careful who you vent it to, because they might give you just the worst advice ever, right? And they might actually care, and it'd be a big mistake if you listen to them and quit your business. There's a book called 3 Feet from Gold. There's a lot of amazing books, and it's like when you're the most frustrated, usually that's when you're growing the most, but it feels the opposite because you're going through it in real time. And I just wish the best for you. I want you to crush it. This is going to be the best year of all. I already know it. There's no doubt in my mind. And one other quick thing, people are sick and tired of all the crap on social media and the doom scrolling, and people are just taking massive action. You got this. I'm Keith Kalfas. Hit the subscribe, turn on notifications. I'll put all the links in the descriptions below to everything I'm launching the Untrapped Alliance. So this is a private community that I've started. We're beta test launching it right now, and it literally starts soon. So you can click the link in the description below, and we'll get on Zoom calls, and we'll help you with your business. And I'll have from time to time experts that are experts in our industry and even outside of our industry come in and just teach highly conscious stuff that's in a controlled environment, that's outside of all the confusion of all the social media crap. So I'd love to welcome you to that. If it's right for you, come take a look at it. And there's so much stuff I want to say, that's why I'm stuttering a little bit, because I'm thinking about firing up, I'm going to be doing long form podcasts soon and just covering it all in each episode. I've just got a million videos in me. I'm fired up. Let's go.